Here are another 6 superpowers caught on tape.
Brilliant news!
Number 1. Magneto. Liew Thow Lin is a Malaysian man who began to make the headlines in the early 1990s because he could make various metallic household appliances stick to his body without aid. As his fame grew, he began to perform stunts and raise money for charity. He pulled a car 66 feet using an iron plate attached to his midriff, and in 2008, using a metal plate attached to his chest, he pulled a bus 11 feet. After various studies conducted by the University of Technology in Malaysia, it was discovered that an object didn't have to be metallic to stick to Liew. The reason the object stuck to Liew wasn't magnetism, for they found no magnetic field present on Liew's body. Their conclusion was that Liew's skin exhibited extremely high levels of friction, so high that objects up to 80 pounds in weight can remain stuck to his skin. And it also appears that this superpower is genetic, as both his son and grandson have the same power. Number 2. Riddick. 2 weeks after he was born, Nong Yusui's eyes changed to this brilliant blue colour. His parents, worried because neither had a genetic history of blue eyes in their families, took Nong to the hospital. After various tests, the doctors said that Nong's eyes were fine and would probably turn back to brown as he grew up. When Nong first started going to school, his classmates realised that he was having trouble seeing when they played outside in the sunshine. Nong's teacher asked him if the light hurt his eyes. Nong said yes, and his teacher asked if he could see in the dark, and Nong once again said yes. So his teacher decided to give him a questionnaire to fill out in the dark. Nong completed the questionnaire without trouble. A Chinese journalist who heard about Nong's power decided to investigate. He shone a light into Nong's eyes and claimed that they reacted like a cat's eyes, and that Nong's eyes must have a thin layer of cells called tapetum lucidum that cats have, but experts remain skeptical. They claim that humans are as capable of growing this tapetum lucidum layer as they are of growing wings, but his night vision could be a result of having a rod-rich retina, which would enable him to detect more light than the average eye. Number 3. Electro. Deepak Jangra first discovered he wasn't normal when attempting to fix his mother's heater. He touched a live wire and nothing happened. At first he thought that there had just been a power cut. However, 2 weeks later the same thing happened when he was trying to fix a DVD player. He checked the power supply and touched the wire again and again and again, and nothing happened. Curious, Deepak experimented with different voltages to see just how much he could withstand. 110 volts, 240 volts and 440 volts did nothing to him. So Deepak looked for more. He climbed an electric pole in a nearby field. A crowd formed around him and he grabbed hold of the cables. The villagers screamed, thinking he was committing suicide, but then seeing that he was unharmed, they began to cheer. Deepak has undergone various medical tests and everything has come back normal. How Deepak can resist such high electric current, or just how much he can actually resist, remains a mystery. Honestly, kids, don't try this at home. The fantastic number 4. Daniel Browning Smith was born in 1979 and is the most flexible person in the world. As a young teen, he began performing on the streets. At the age of 18, he joined a touring circus show. He has a total of 7 Guinness World Records and can dislocate almost every joint, including his legs, and rotate his torso a full 180 degrees. His powers have landed him creature suit and mocap work, as well as work as a stuntman, roles in commercials, television shows, and movies like Paranormal Activity 3, Men in Black 2, and Scary Movie 5. No superhero movies though, which is odd because you'd think the role of Mr. Fantastic was made for him, or maybe he was made for it. Number 5. The Human Torch. Continuing with the Fantastic Four styles of superpower is Emma Tablet. This 3-year-old Philippine girl can start a fire just by saying the words Soon Ang, which means ignited fire, and the object's name. Various fires have been started in the family's home, and both parents are perplexed by how and why Emma starts these fires. After witnessing Emma start fires, Carol Villaggio, a reporter from GMA Iloilo News, said, "I don't believe that it was only a trick. I know that they are poor and cannot afford to burn those important things." A local pastor said he believes that the 3-year-old may be possessed and that an evil spirit is responsible for the fires. Chief John Bonitillo from the Intelligence and Investigation Section brought in a team of specialists and paranormal experts to study Emma, but nothing unusual was found. Number 6. HD Photographic Memory. Stephen Wiltshire was born in London, England in 1974. He was diagnosed autistic at the age of 3. His first word was paper, and he said it at the age of 7. He couldn't speak fully until the age of 9, but he could draw. A teacher took a special interest in him and entered his drawing into competitions. After winning so many at the age of just 8, the media began to take interest. Stephen began to draw famous London landmarks, and from here his career took off. Stephen was flown all around the world to draw his incredibly detailed city skylines. Even though his drawings were highly detailed, incredibly accurate and precise, the truly amazing thing is that he drew them all from memory. Stephen's superpower is his incredible highly detailed photographic memory. In 2001, after a short helicopter ride over London, he drew a 4 square mile area including 12 historic landmarks and over 200 other structures in just 3 hours. In May 2005, he went to Tokyo to draw a panoramic of the city, the largest panoramic drawing of his life. 2 months later, he did the same in Rome. In December, after a short 20-minute helicopter ride, Stephen drew a 10-meter-long panoramic of Hong Kong's Victoria Harbour. Stephen has drawn a lot of other cities from memory: Madrid, Sydney, Dubai, and many more, including New York, where he drew a 6-meter-long cityscape entirely from memory in just 5 days. Which superpower would you like to have? Comment below and like and subscribe for more.